I stitched a square last Friday night, soft cotton red, her laugh so light. She brought the thread, we worked till 10, and somehow I could breathe again. The quilt's got one new square this week, a patch of calm, a bit less bleak. Among the blues and fraying seams, she wove a piece that holds new dreams. She didn't ask to claim a place, just helped me sew at healing's pace. And when she left, the needle stayed, a simple sign of what she made. The quilt don't hide the pain before, but one small square says there is more. Not to replace, not to erase, but slowly soften memories' face. We stitch our grief into our beds, but sometimes joy can share the threads. And every patch that learns to stay can hold a night in a better way. Now every time I fold it neat, her square reminds me love can meet without demands, without a plan, just warmth from someone who understands. The quilt's still mine, still worn and bare, but now it holds one bright new square. Winter day, she said it made me look too gray, so it stayed boxed behind the bed, like little things we leave unsaid. The hat I never wore feels new, now that I'm learning to choose me too. It ain't her style, it's kinda bold, but I wear it now and walk in cold. It shades my face from what I've lost, but lets the breeze come through the frost. A brim like wings, a crown of thread, for dreams I buried, now I fed. The hat I never dared to try, now rides with sun and meets the sky. It don't erase what came before, but it says stand tall and ask for more. We hide too much for love's pretend, but truth begins where hiding ends. And something simple, worn with grace, can help us find our rightful place. So if you see me on the street with brand new boots and steady feet, just tip your cap and maybe say you're wearing you just right today. The hat I never wore how I learned to show up proud. She left her book here on the stand, a dog-eared page, a rubber band. No note, no text to claim it back, just spine worn thin and coffee black. She left her book here, and I grinned, a sign she might just lean back in. It's not a vow, it's not a cry, just one small thing she didn't tie. I read the page she folded twice, a love scene rough, not too precise. And somehow in that printed part, I saw the map into her heart. She left her story, left her pace, a breadcrumb soft, no need to chase. And though she didn't say a word, I heard her clearest in that verse. We mark the ones we might allow by what we don't reclaim somehow. One left book beside my bed said more than all the words we said. So I won't move it, won't pretend it's hers to take or let it mend. But if she leaves another line, I'll call it ours in quiet time. She left her book here, just one look, and I got lost inside her book. Sock still in the dryer drum, spinning soft while the world stays numb. It used to match the one she wore, now it just tumbles like before. One sock left and no one asks why healing hides in quiet tasks. It's small, it's strange, but it feels true that even ghosts lose a shoe. She left in fall with box and hum, but little things still come undone. A sweater string, a chair too wide, a space where time forgot to hide. One guess it all. Some losses hurt, some heal and spin, like laundry rinsing who I've been. And every thread she left behind now teaches peace in quiet time. I'll keep the sock, just let it stay, not as a wound, but just a way to say we loved and close the door. And maybe love comes back once more. One sock, one laugh, one silent cheer. Now it's fine, she's not still here. I came home late, boots full of dust, expecting quiet, routine rust. But there she stood, with brush in hand, the fence turned white like promised land. She painted the fence without a cue, no plan, no talk, no is it true. Just did a thing that made it bright, made the evening feel more light. She smiled and said it needed grace, then kissed my cheek, then found her place, not needing praise or songs to sing, just changing shade to something spring. She painted truth without a word, no long debates, no lines rehearsed. And in that act, so plain, so still, she proved her love in brush and will. We think of love in grand designs, but it's in paint that real hearts shine. And fences once that kept folks out now hold her joy without a doubt. So every time I walk that yard, run my hand along each guard, I feel the stroke, I feel her stay. She painted love in her own way, not roses red or vows well said, just white wood soft where love was led. There's dust now where her boots once stood, by the door frame carved from pine wood. She'd shake them clean, then kick them slow, and let the dirt fall soft like snow. The place where her boots stood feels like prayers forgot, like spinning wheels. No photo there, no just sacred space, the same, the same. I tried to move them once or twice, but felt like sin, like rolling dice. So I just stare, then walk around, like tiptoeing on hallowed ground. The place where her boots stood still holds everything my heart can't fill. She left in socks that final night, but her goodbye stayed in plain sight. We mark our lives with shoes and space, with empty spots love can't replace. And sometimes all we're left to do is guard the dust and feel it true. So I sweep near, but not too far. I let that corner hold its scar. For every step she ever took still lives from boots I never shook. The place where her boots stood tall is where I go when I lose it all. Go. With empty spots love can't replace. And sometimes all we're left to do is guard the dust and feel it true. There's a mailbox by the gravel bin, with paint that chipped when love would end. Her name still carved beneath the rust, like promises we used to trust. Mailbox with her name outside. I drive by slow, I can't decide if I should stop or let it fade. But love don't fade when names get made. I left a letter back in June. The ink ran wild beneath the moon. I never mailed it, just stood there, like ghosts might read what hearts don't dare. Mailbox with her name still stands, though she's moved states and sold the land. But letters don't care where you roam. They wait like dogs for folks to come home. One day I'll paint it over clean, but not today, not where I've been. It's silly, sure, but hearts go numb when and every road still leads you home. So if you find a note one day that smells like loss and looks like gray, just know I wrote it full of rain to a mailbox with her name. And I still write, though I don't send. Some stories need no final end. She used to leave at 2:30, say early shift, and slip her shoe. But last night she came back inside with pillow tucked beneath her side. She brought her pillow, not just dress, a quiet sign, a soft confess. It wasn't loud, it wasn't planned, but something changed right where I stand. She placed it near the bed's left end, beside my coat, beside her friend. And when we slept, her breathing stayed like something true, just softly laid. She brought her dreams inside my room. Her sleepy breath outlasted gloom. No promises, no claims to bind, just one more thread that softly lined. Love moves not with trumpets loud, but with a step beneath the shroud. And sometimes all we really need is one soft pillow shared indeed. This morning, coffee felt like home. The sugar right, the toast half gone. And when she laughed and brushed her hair, I felt her roots begin to care. She brought her pillow, light and small, and with it came her love, her all. She held her coat and looked at me, the fire low, her eyes set free. She didn't cry, she didn't press, just asked one thing and let it rest. She asked me if I was ready, not for dates or holding steady, but for the truth, the depth, the weight of love that doesn't hesitate. I look down at my weathered hands, still marked by rings and former plans. And though my voice came out unsure, my silence told her something more. She asked me not with fear or test, but with a heart that hoped for rest. And though I trembled in reply, I took her hand and didn't lie. Sometimes love just waits, not begs. It sits with hope but guards its legs. And when she asked, I saw it clear. She needed truth, not souvenirs. So now we walk, not fast, not far, but knowing who and what we are. She asked me once, I said not yet, but every day I'm closer. She asked with grace and let me be, and that alone set my heart free. Set my heart free.
The shed's been swept, first time in years. Cleared out the dust, the rust, the fears. Hung up the rake, oiled up the saw. The smell of pine replaced the flaw. The shed's been swept, and I can breathe. I don't cry when I turn the key. Tools still hold her handprint there, but now it feels like shared, not spared. The jars are lined in careful rows, where chaos used to overgrow. I even found her garden glove, still soft with soil and faint with love. The shed's been swept, not out of rage, but just to start a newer page. The cobwebs hung like little tears, but I outgrew those yesteryears. We leave our ghosts in little rooms where time Time forgets, but grief resumes. But when we clean, we don't erase. We just make space for hope to place. Now sunlight falls across the bench where once she'd sit and dream and wrench. And I just smile, then breathe real deep. The shed still holds, but doesn't keep. The shed's been swept, the air feels right, and I might plant again tonight. I bought new shoes, brown leather plain. They ain't her style, but ease the strain. I placed them gently by the door where once her boots would line the floor. Shoes by the door, but not for show. Just proof I've got some place to go. And though she's gone, I still walk through this house, this world, this life anew. Some days I sit and tie them slow. Let morning light find every toe. I take the steps she used to lead, but now they feel like mine to need. Shoes by the door, no fancy style, but they've carried me a heavy mile. Each scuff a mark, each heel a turn towards something new I start to learn. I ain't erased the past we made, but I no longer feel afraid to fill the space she left behind with purpose, peace, and quiet kind. So if you knock and find me gone, know I've moved past where ghosts belong. Still with a limp, but not with shame. Shoes by the door, and not her name. I wear them proud, I wear them true. Each step a breath I learned from you. Still got your jacket on the back porch hook, faded denim
ripped and shook. It smells like rain, it holds your bend. I never washed it since the end. Still got your jacket, worn and wide. I wear it just to feel you inside. The sleeves are long, the shoulders frayed, but it's the only hug that stays. I took it once down to the creek where we would fish and never speak. I laid it flat on summer stone and watched it breathe like you weren't gone. Still got your jacket zipped up tight. When nights get cold and hearts lose fight, and though you're gone, I see your face in every thread I can't replace. They told me grief would find a shelf, but some things wear just like yourself. I'd let you go, I really would, but Denim Ghost still fit too good. So if you pass by this old rail and smell old smoke or winter hail, you'll know I kept what time can't track. Still got your jacket, ain't giving it back. I wear it slow, I wear it proud. Still feel your heart inside this shroud. We fought about the silliest thing, a movie plot, a song to sing. The popcorn burned, the wine was flat. She rolled her eyes, I tipped my hat. We fought and no one slammed a door. No leaving tires, no keeping score. Just raised our tones, then let it fade. Like grown-up love that's not afraid. She turned her back, I grabbed my coat, but halfway out I felt her note. A text that read, still love you, fool. And just like that, we broke the rule. We fought but never crossed the line. It felt like fire, but not unkind. And in that heat, we didn't break, just boiled enough to not be fake. Real love ain't made of perfect days. It stumbles hard, then finds new ways. And sometimes anger's just a spark to light the truth. When things get dark, that night we laughed till we were sore, then ordered pizza off the floor. We fought, we burned, but didn't bend. And damn, that's how two hearts transcend. We fight sometimes, we shout, we swing, but that's the dance real love will bring. Night we lied till we were sore, then ordered pizza off the floor. We fought, we burned, but didn't bend. And damn, that's how two hearts transcend. We fight sometimes, we shout, we swing, but that's the dance real love will bring. I won't repaint that bedroom wall. Her name still scratched behind the hall. I won't replace the creaky stair that caught her laugh, her braid, her hair. This house can keep her name, I swear. It's in the curtains, in the chair. And though she's gone, I won't reclaim the love this roof still dares to frame. The fridge holds notes from '92, a smudge of cake, a scribbled you. The closet creaks like something's there, like she might reach for one more pair. This house can keep her scent, her flame. I won't scrub walls to kill that name. It's not a shrine, it's not a show. It's just the home where love let go. They said move out, start something new, but I just chase her shadow too. So better here with dust and pain than some new place that won't explain. So come on in, just wipe your feet, but mind the room where memories meet. I let her go, but still remain in this old house that holds her name. And when I leave, I'll do the same. Let this house whisper her name. old chipped coffee mug. She didn't mind, just gave a shrug. 2 spoons sat in the sugar jar, and suddenly it felt not far. Chipped mug, 2 spoons, and something new. No fireworks, just morning's hue. It didn't scream, it didn't race, but filled the air with softer grace. She stirred her cup and tapped her ring, said nothing deep, no heavy thing, but laughter rolled, and I exhaled like grief had finally been unveiled. Chipped mug, 2 spoons, and second start. She didn't mend, just warmed my heart. And though the past still calls by name, this moment burned a kinder flame. The cracks we hide in china plates still hold the weight that life creates. But 2 folks sipping side by side can teach old ghosts to not collide. She kissed the rim, then smiled slow. I like this mug, it's got some soul. And maybe I, chip just the same, could serve again in different name. Chipped mug, 2 spoons, 1 open door that didn't ask for something more. The couch has blankets, not from me. The fridge holds things I used to flee. Her books outnumber all my tools, and somehow that just feels like rules. This house feels like ours now, and not just mine or hers somehow. A blend of her laugh, life, my old song, a space where both our roots belong. She moved my chair but brought a lamp. Now morning light feels less like damp. She hums while folding Sunday shirts, and every wrinkle somehow works. This house has warmth I didn't plan. It echoes now with who I am. And though my past still haunts a wall, she's filled the gaps, not built a stall. We don't erase what came before, we just unlock one open door. And in each room we let be new, we find a home that holds us true. So if you knock and hear a song, or smell her pie, or tag along, just know this place with time and vow ain't just a house, it's ours now. 2 hearts, 1 roof, 1 steady flame. This house now breathes a brand new name. The house don't sing the way it did, but something warm still lifts the lid. Each Sunday morn I bake her bread, just like the day she first said yes. The bread still rises in the oven slow, like hearts relearn what they don't know. Knead and fold and wait and trust that broken things still rise from dust. She taught me how to let things prove, to wait through silence, find the truth. Now flour coats this worn down floor, and smells of once drift through the door. The bread still rises week by week, though she's not here to kiss my cheek. I break it warm, I eat alone, but somehow still feel home. They say to heal is slow and plain, like letting yeast outgrow the pain. And in that rise I start to feel that love don't die, it learns to kneel. So come on and take half the loaf. It ain't the same, but it brings hope. We'll eat in peace, we'll bless the flame, for even hurt can still reclaim. The bread still rises, soft and true, and so I guess do I do too. I sat with the silence, just me in the chair. No TV hum, no late night stare. The coffee cold, the air stood still, but peace crept in where grief once filled. I sat with the silence, didn't run. Let stillness wrap what pain begun. And in that hush, a truth rang through. I don't need noise to miss you. The world moves fast, folks fill their days with busy work and talk and haze. But I just breathe and sip and stay, and let the silence have its say. I sat with the quiet, no disguise, and found a strength behind closed eyes. It didn't shout, it didn't shove, it whispered softly, you still love. Some things aren't meant to be drowned, but faced in rooms where no one's round. And silence isn't always cold, sometimes it hugs and makes you whole. to hear joy walk in again, and every hush becomes a hymn to who I was and might have been. I sat with the silence, and I knew it's not the end, it's breaking through.
There's a box beneath my bed, full of words I never said, stamps unstuck, no names addressed, just ink that bled from hearts suppressed, letters I never mailed away, all folded tight in blue and gray. They tell the truth I couldn't show, of loving her then letting go. One says I'm sorry, one says why, one ends with just a teardrop dry. I wrote them late when whiskey stirred, but never found the guts for words. Letters I never mailed to her, still sit in paper, still prefer to speak from where regret won't fade, of all the moves I never made. If love was just a page away, I'd send it flying yesterday. But hearts don't stamp and pain won't post. It haunts in drafts we fear the most. So now I read them on the floor, as if she knocks behind the door. And every page I ever penned still begs a start, but finds no end. Letters I never dared unfold still speak when nights get too cold.
She didn't ask about her name, didn't pry, didn't play some game. She saw the frame turn face down low and let the silence softly glow. She didn't ask where I had been, or what once cracked the man within. She just poured tea and let it steep, and gave me space to softly speak. She wore no mask, she asked no more, just touched the dog, swept off the floor. Talked of books and skies and bread, not wounds that ache or things I bled. She didn't ask, but still she knew which scars it stitched, which still bled through. And in that quiet, unforced way, she helped me breathe again. love you for your shine, but she just saw the cracks in mine and never tried to scrub or fix. Just let the past stay in its mix. Now when she smiles, I feel less weight, like time don't need to interrogate. She didn't ask, but somehow saw that love can bloom without the flaw. And maybe that's what healing needs, a heart that listens, not that reads. Didn't come with perfect lines, no petals red, no glass of wine. She brought a jar of cinnamon and asked if I'd let someone in. She brought cinnamon, not bloom, no scented show to light the room, but warmth that stirred the coldest air and felt like truth. Quiet care. She baked a pie, then stayed to talk. We didn't flirt, we didn't walk. We just sat close and shared a slice of days that hurt. She brought comfort, not surprise. She met me where the stillness lies. And though the pain still stings a bit, her voice made space and candles lit. Love don't always knock with flair. It sometimes waits in kitchen air. Healing finds a softer way, through spice, through eyes, through simple state. She left the jar